live yet. Hmm? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Boop boop boop. We are live. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to this Saturday stream. Last night was a lot of fun. We got in some really cool music, some really cool chats. Hi Katrine. Katrine is home. Glad to hear it. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hello Joe. How you doing? Hello Jay. 3 4 3 4 3 4. How are we all doing today? I hope you all slept well and had a nice evening. I hope you enjoyed the stream last night as much as I did, because it really was awesome. And we're getting into some amazing music today as well, of course. So we're going to be kicking the stream off with Dave Gahan, following that up with some Tool. It's been a little minute since I've done some Tool, so I'm really excited for that. We've got 2 from Tommy Johansson. Sorry, the dishwasher is just having its final throw before it goes quiet. I don't know if you can hear that. It's going a bit mad. Yeah, 2 from Tommy Johansson. Then we've got some Muse, we've got some Flea, some Foy Vance, some old Eric Granval, we've got Zeppelin, we've got Incubus, we've got a scene from Buffy that is going to commemorate Anthony Stewart Head, who sadly passed away yesterday. That was a request from Pyrola. I think it's a really nice thing to do. Following that with the Longest Johns, and then we have some Missioned Souls. So a nice chilled Saturday today. Slight switch up with the streaming schedule next week, as I won't be streaming on Friday as usual, but I will be streaming on Tuesday and Wednesday instead. So it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, themed Thursday, and then Saturday like today as normal. And then everything is back to the usual schedule the week, pardon me, after that. Good morning, Renee. How are you today? Hope you're feeling good. Katrine says tired but great. The train was packed due to our National Day and Copenhagen Carnival. Far out. Cool. Ah, yeah. I got a good 9 hours last night. Not gonna lie, last night, I mean the night before, after the stream on Thursday was a heavy night. Due to my wife being very ill, and it was kind of up till 4 in the morning, and then up a couple of hours after that. So I hadn't had much sleep last night, but the stream gave me so much energy, all the great music and everything. So yeah, it was all worked out absolutely awesome in the end. She's doing much better, Jay, much better. Really fast, really big recovery, medication's working and everything. So yeah, really cool on that front. I should sleep again now, but that is very much a good thing. Hello Pyrola, how are you? How are you doing? I've got your requests here, Pyrola. Did anybody make a request that I haven't read out? Have I missed anything? Hopefully I have not. Let me just have another little look at this. So Dave Gahan, Tool, Tommy Johansson, Epica, Muse, Flea, Foy Vance, Eric Granval, Zeppelin, Incubus, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Longest Johns, and Missioned Souls. Fun. And we are live on twitch.tv/PeaceBeats with Dan in about 5 minutes or so. All good, and it's just started to rain. Rain day in Wales. I'm feeling very mellow. I'm feeling very relaxed today. Just, yeah, obviously very relieved that Amy's feeling a lot better. So, yeah, just feeling good, honestly. Feeling peaceful, which is always the aim, isn't it? We've listened to Dave Gahan before, haven't we? Very good. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, 5 minutes time, we will be live on Twitch. If anybody has not made a request and they would like to make one, do feel free to put your requests in. Um, but Saturdays, always the most kind of mellow, I guess, in terms of energy of the streams of the week, and yeah, just lovely. Paroli says, Mum told me today that someone in a mental health group on Facebook had asked about music to help with MH, and I helped her write a comment about the longest johns. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really, really awesome. Yeah, mental health. I assume with MH, it took me a moment there. I was like, MH, is that a specific mental health problem? I couldn't place it, but yeah, mental health. The relationship is absolutely huge, and on so many levels, like with mental health, with music therapy. When I was 18, um, I got the opportunity to spend a day with a Buddhist monk called Rinzing, and it all came about it was very strange. My mum was working at the job centre, which is like Universal Credit, it's called now in the UK, which would be welfare in the US, right? So she was working for, welfare, helping people get jobs and all that. And she was helping somebody, and he was into all this music therapy stuff, and she hooked me up with him, and I met up with him in a squat, and then he took me to this like monastery in Leicester, I think it was, and and I met all these Buddhists and stuff, and like all these people living there. It was a really new experience for me, and I met up with this guy called Rinzing, and he took me to this school for people with all kinds of sort of like um, special needs and stuff, and we did like mostly children, some non-verbal and things like that, and he showed me how to use music in different ways to communicate. And so it could be things of like somebody who was non-verbal, who there was no eye contact, there was no kind of interaction at all. He would give them a drum, and then he would hit the drum and go bap, 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 and then they'd go bap, 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 and he'd go bap, 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 and they'd go bap, bap, bap. And slowly over time they started building up a little rhythm. Suddenly eye contact starts to happen. Suddenly engagement, smiling, noticing when somebody misses a beat or when somebody does add something. And this young guy started, you know, really communicating and engaging. It was an amazing thing to see, and yeah, it worked like consistently. He had loads of different techniques of different things he did. He had a piano as well. He had all these different instruments, and just kind of found a way to engage with all these different creative minds, and kind of reach people who were seemingly unreachable. You know what I mean? And that really demonstrated something to me when I was young, to like see how powerful music really was as a form of therapy. It's incredibly deep. It's something deep in our souls, you know. So yeah, that was a hell of an experience. But when it comes to mental health, music's helped me massively, massively. I don't know where I'd be if I'd be here at all without music. Honestly, it's been my saved me, and I use it all the time with different moods, with anxiety, with stress, with all kinds of things. Music is the best medication there is. You know. Um, Jay says it can pull dementia patients into focus massively. Yeah. I also worked at a care home for elderly people with dementia, and music was a big thing. And I would just sing everything. You know what I mean? Just sing everything, and it worked so well. It was wonderful, and to see people who wouldn't even speak anymore, but they would sing, and they could remember songs, and they could remember lyrics and melodies, and it was like unreal. Katrine says, I had a student that could only concentrate if I had my radio on during lessons. Interesting. That beep in the background was my dishwasher announcing that it is 12 o'clock and it is time to get over to Twitch. What's up, Pete? How you doing, mate? So let's jump over there. Peace and love, everybody. Let's get into some music, starting off with Dave Gahan. Let's do it.